In millennia past, sea creatures moved on shore. Those that evolved and adapted thrived. "50 years ago, oil production moved offshore. And in so doing, an entire industry began to evolve and adapt. Out of that industry, one has pioneered and thrived. One has adjusted to the evolving specialized needs of its markets and moved ahead. One in particular has adapted successfully, become a leader through a synergy of talent, skills, imagination, vision. McDermott is the one. McDermott, the first name in marine construction. The standard. McDermott, benchmark innovations in engineering, fabrication, lifting, assembly, and transportation through ingenuity, resourcefulness. McDermott, pioneering new advances, creating new tools, developing new technologies, defining, exceeding industry standards for quality. McDermott, devising workable responses to problems never before undertaken in offshore marine environments on and under the seas around the world. And most recently, McDermott played a prominent role in the Auger tension leg platform project, constructing the deck and production facilities, transporting and placing the topsides in position, assembling and connecting the tension leg and lateral mooring systems, and laying the pipe transporting the oil and gas. Over the past 50 years, the search for oil and gas has taken us into deeper and deeper waters. Today, this TLP establishes a new world record water depth for a drilling and production facility on a tension leg platform. Operating in 2,860 feet of water, 1,000 feet deeper than the previous record depth in the Gulf of Mexico. The completed TLP stands 3,280 feet from the wellheads on the seafloor to the top of its flare tower some 600 feet above the Gulf surface. In the course of fabricating, constructing, lifting, assembling, and transporting the TLP, and laying the pipe to the offshore facilities, McDermott established firsts in a number of offshore construction categories. The deck, fabricated and assembled in McDermott's Amelia, Louisiana fabrication yard, is an open truss box girder design, 290 feet by 330 feet by 70 feet high. The working machinery on the production platform includes complete separation, dehydration, and treatment facilities for the oil, gas, and water production. A 5-story accommodation module for 112 people, including a central control room and emergency response center designed as a safe haven to withstand a hydrocarbon fire of 4 hours. The assembled auger topside, weighing out at 23,000 tons, was skidded onto McDermott Barge 650 and towed out through the bayous of southern Louisiana into the Gulf. 60 miles offshore, the deck was mated with the floating hull. 4 circular steel columns, 74 feet in diameter and 159 feet high, connected by 4 rectangular steel pontoons. 2 McDermott derrick barges, DB-16 and DB-28, provided the crane and rigging support for the mating operation. The mated structure, 26 stories of it above the water, was towed 60 miles to Freeport, Texas, for the hookup and commissioning of the platform's operation systems. At the same time, McDermott was at the Auger site, rigging and installing the lateral mooring system. Made up of 8 lines, each one consisting of 8,700 feet of 5-inch steel rope, and an 1,800-foot section of 5 3/16-inch chain. The lines are partially supported by submersible buoys and connected to 30-ton anchors. McDermott then moved the TLP to the production site and connected it, first to the lateral mooring systems, and then to the tension leg support system anchored to the sea floor. Derrick Barge 50 was used to complete the connection of the hull and deck to the tendons and their deep water foundations. The mated hull and deck are secured to the sea floor with a series of 12 circular steel tendons, each 26 inches in diameter, 1.3 inches thick, with a total weight of 5,800 tons. The tendons are connected by sockets built into the steel truss frames anchored to the sea floor. McDermott laid the offshore pipeline for both oil and gas production. The deeper water sections were laid using the near-vertical J-lay technique with the Derrick Barge 50. This was the first commercial application of the unique J-lay system at those water depths. Derrick Barge 50 and the J-lay set new standards for laying pipe in deep water. With up to 20 production wells, peak production of the TLP is anticipated to reach 46,000 barrels of oil, 125 million cubic feet of natural gas, and 25,000 barrels of produced water per day by 2001. At a steel weight of 39,000 tons, the TLP, designed to work for 30 years, is built to stand up to a force 4 storm of 140 miles an hour and waves of 71 feet. The Auger TLP, a facility that redefined the standards, a design executed by McDermott. McDermott meets the challenge. reaches for that synergy, pioneers new technology, focuses on completing the task. A company dedicated to pushing beyond the boundaries of what was and what might be to what can be. McDermott, the people, the talent, the dedication, the vision, the response and service you'd expect when the world comes to McDermott for solutions.